We would like to acknowledge and give thanks to the traditional owners of the land we record this podcast on, the Yagara and Turrbal people,
and their continued connection to the land and waterways on which we meet.
Hello and welcome to Sportish, where sport and pop culture collide. My name is Georgie Trickett.
And I am Libby Trickett.
Look, we can't go any further into this conversation, and we've had to hit record possibly before we're even ready because we've already started talking about all the things that have been going on in the world of F1, specifically right off the top, the retirement. Well, the impending...
The ousting?
Yeah. How would you describe what's happened?
They forced him to walk the plank, Georgie.
That is so funny. I just all of a sudden was thinking of pirate books and kids.
Well, I've been
deep in school holidays.
In school holidays watching The Descendants. And for those of you who are unacquainted with The Descendants, I have seen 1, 2, and 3.
With Rita Ora, who comes in movie 3.
Is that Rita Ora?
Yeah, she's the queen.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
The Queen of Maine?
I didn't think the costumes were that good.
They were terrible. The costumes are awful, Georgie.
This is a low-rent production.
It's massively lowbrow. The crowns and tiaras look plastic.
Yeah.
Genuinely plastic.
It's
I don't know.
Straight out of Big W.
I am unsure if they're meaning it to look so bad or whether they just couldn't afford it. But anyway, deep in Descendants, and one of the scenes, the guy's about to walk the plane.
I mean, this is
we
so
digress.
off topic, but the Descendants pull in all the fairy tale characters, including Peter Pan and Captain Hook. And so there's a whole arc around.
There's many arcs, Georgie.
It's just like fireworks going
So the
everywhere.
Descendants essentially are the children of the bad people. So
who
think
is
Maleficent, Cruella de Vil, Jafar.
Who is Daniel Riccardo in this situation?
He's King Ben.
Right. Oh, he's the good guy.
So Ben.
And that is, do you know what?
He's King Ben.
The love for Daniel Riccardo. Daniel.
Hold on.
Dear Daniel.
Let me just tell you who Ben is. Ben is the son of the Beast and Belle, just so we're clear on who King Ben is.
Oh, and the Disney.
The Disney franchise.
What do you call it? The Disney metaverse? No.
Yeah, it must be the metaverse.
It's not a metaverse. Our brains are so scrambled.
But Danny Rick. On the plank from Red Bull.
We have so much to catch up with F1. I knew I was out of touch when they kept referring to Danny Rick's team as RB. And I'm like, no, it's AlphaTauri.
Yeah.
It's not. And before that, it was Toro Rosso. It's RB.
What's RB?
It's like the B team of Red Bull. Which is what?
So that's why he has been ousted by Red Bull. Yes. I was like, wouldn't it be AlphaTauri?
No, but AlphaTauri was always their B team.
Yes, I knew that. I knew that. But I didn't realize that they had changed names.
Must be a sponsorship thing.
Yeah.
So now they're just cheap and they're like, we're the RBs. We don't have to.
We're the RB team.
We can't pay for the full Red Bull, so we're just the RBs. And interestingly, McLaren are a bit stroppy with how Red Bull have been operating as, two distinct teams, but actually working together as one mega team.
Metaverse.
It's not a metaverse. It's absolutely incorrect. I knew we were in trouble with Danny Rick when I saw massive billboards appearing all around our hometown of Brisbane advertising Western Australia with him as the main person in the advertising.
The new Lara Bingle, where the bloody hell are you?
And I looked at it and thought, shit, that's not good. Because if he's taking big contracts to do tourism ads, things are not great on the driving front.
That's true.
Right?
Not ideal.
It's not great. And then
he's got time to play with now.
Yeah, he's got so much time to go and explore all of Australia. Watch out, other states could soon be using him as a rep as well. That was going on. He hasn't been placing very well this season.
But neither has Yuki.
He's only 10 points behind Yuki Tsunoda, who is the other driver for RB. He's only 10 points behind. Yeah. I didn't think that was a whole lot.
It's not a whole lot.
Also, Yuki is as mad as anything. Yeah. That guy is so unpredictable.
Oh, he's unhinged.
He is just as likely to go into a wall as he is to win a race.
Correct.
It's just, who knows what you'll get except for a bucket load of swear words whenever a camera's put in his face.
Oh, my goodness. That guy swears the house. I have a sweary mouth, but that guy, Wow.
It's kind of cute because he's obviously like worked out what all the swears are in English. He's a Japanese driver and he just drops them
constantly.
Like, boom, boom, boom.
It's not even like grammar, like full stops or like commas.
No, there's no punctuation.
It's just
roll on. He hasn't been placing well. He's been at the back of the pack. And he had been like the backup driver for Perez.
Yes.
So they had been sort of...
Who, by the way, gets beaten by Max Verstappen all the time.
Yeah. I mean, everyone gets beaten by Max.
Well, I mean, look, that's a fair enough call.
So he was like put in place as the backup driver, like a reserve driver almost, and we'll give you a run in RB. And at the same time, they've had this guy, Liam Lawson,
from New Zealand.
From New Zealand.
New Zealand.
And he is exceptional.
Yeah.
So that's
the annoying thing. He's really good.
Really good. He's a really, really good racer. I feel for Danny because I don't feel like they've so much backed Liam, and Liam is who's going to come in to take his seat. I feel like they've backed Yuki and said, you're the guy.
You know what I think it is? I totally get it. He hasn't been placing well. He's not been in form. Like, if we're very honest with ourselves as a community for Danny Rick.
As part of his support club.
His talent is exceptional. I don't think we've fully seen his full potential because of the movements that he's made in the different teams.
He should have never left Red Bull.
Should never have left Red Bull. And we're saying this like we've known this.
We say this with love.
And like we're experts. Yeah, but like I think everybody knows that he should never have left Red Bull in the first place. However, I understand the logic. They're backing the young players, right?
Yeah,
like
true.
RB is obviously their incubator.
A shit name. God, they've got to sort that out. Come on, guys.
It's their little incubation hub of like
that's the word.
The people who are going to like, you know, step up into Red Bull, right? Totally understand that. Danny Rick does not fit into that category because he's like in his late 30s, mid 30s.
No, he's 34, I think.
So mid 30s.
But the only fact I didn't write down because I was like, it's just not relevant. But I think he's like 34, 35.
Yeah, I understand from that perspective. It doesn't work in their system. For me, what I felt was just entirely shit on behalf of Red Bull and RB is that they didn't announce it before his last race in Singapore.
That's a really good point.
So they didn't have that moment where, you know, he gets to have that
moment
climax of like, this is my last race, like share it with the crowd, share it with his fans. It was all posted after the event. And so it's like, it feels like a real flat.
Yeah.
Like
fizzle out.
Yeah.
So they put new tires on him, on his car, on him. Can you?
He looks so good with new tires.
Oh, gosh. They really do a lot for his eyes. They put new tires on his car and let him whip around the track. Now that was doubly motivated. That was put forward as his swan song. We'll let him race the fastest lap, which he then did. And in doing so, he put the Drivers' Championship in a position where Max Verstappen doesn't have to win at all for the rest of the season. Wow. As long as he comes second, at least second, he will win the Drivers' Championship, all because Danny Rick won that fastest lap point. It's an extra point.
I mean,
he's still got it. If you can race the fastest lap, you've still got it. There's no logic here for me.
Oh, it's just so frustrating how it's all panned out for him.
The worst thing about F1 is that you can't do it unless you get a seat. Like
20 people, that's it.
There's 20 people in the whole world that get this opportunity every year, and it's just like,
it's a dumb sport.
It's such a dumb sport.
I mean, it's a fascinating sport.
I love it so much. I don't understand.
I want to tell you some of the quotes that have come out post Danny Rick being forced to walk the plank.
Yes.
As we will now refer to it.
We shall now forevermore.
On Sportish. I think for me, the impact of him has become really clear when the producers of Drive to Survive released a statement.
Wow, that's huge.
About him leaving. I was like, what? Hang on. He doesn't race for you.
Yeah.
And you're the documentary makers of the sport. Like, you shouldn't comment because it's like breaking some sort of
the
audience.
Invisible wall.
Is it the fourth wall? I'm not even sure if that's the right context to use it in. Let me read the statement. It's like 4 slides posted to Instagram For us as producers of the series, Riccardo's career path was particularly exciting because it involved so many turning points and unexpected decisions. His move from Red Bull to Renault and later to McLaren, and the emotional ups and downs that accompanied them, offered insight into the challenges faced by a driver at this level. Through Daniel's open and transparent manner, we were able to show that Formula One is not just about podiums and victories, but also about personal struggles, big risks, and deep disappointments. If Daniel Riccardo's Formula One career is indeed coming to an end, his legacy will live on not only on the racetrack, but also in Drive to Survive.
Just FYI, guys.
Shameless promotion. Without him, the series would not have become what it is today. That's fair.
Yeah.
An intimate, stirring documentary about the people behind motorsport. Riccardo has allowed us to show the passion, risk and joy of this sport, and for that we are deeply grateful. Daniel Riccardo will always be part of the Drive to Survive family, and we look forward to continuing to support him in the Formula One circus in whatever role. His impact on the series, Formula One, and fans around the world will resonate for a long time.
Accurate.
And then Will Buxton. So Will is one of the faces.
We all know Will. Do we even need to explain
Please follow Will? It's a good follow.
He's a journo.
He's a motorsports journalist. He's putting out a book this year about the history of Grand Prix.
Oh, cool.
So cool. And he, in each of his chapters, or he's looked at it across the decades, and in each decade he's identified the driver that could have but didn't.
Danny Rick.
And it's Danny Rick.
Yeah.
And he was like, this guy had
something.
He had so much potential and fate and luck. And it just, the doors didn't open.
And the worst part is that, like, we're pretty sure that's it for him, but we're not entirely sure. And
because I think if another seat opened up,
maybe
he'd probably take it.
Yeah, of course.
Meanwhile, before we close on F1, because it's been a long time since we've spoken about it, Australia's Oscar Piastri.
Yes, he's done real well.
Become quite a big deal.
He's such a thing now. McLaren, right?
McLaren, who they refer to as papaya.
Well, because it's orange?
Based on the colour.
Oh, that's weird.
Interesting, right?
Interesting, weird. Either or.
Tomato. The battle for the Drivers' Championship has become really hot, but also the battle for who is the number one driver within McLaren has got really hot.
Who's the other guy? Lando Norris. Interesting.
Yes. So there was one race where they pitted, something happened with the order in which they pitted the different drivers, and they had said to Piastri, we're pitting Lando, and Piastri was ahead, we're pitting Lando now, but we will tell him he has to concede the spot back to you.
Ooh, oh.
And then Lando wouldn't do it for like 95% of the race. He would not concede the spot back, even though they were like, guys, we're going to pitch you in this order, but this, Piastri's in front. You have to concede it back to him once everyone's back out on track. He just wouldn't do it. He was like, nah, not giving it back. And he's like, you know how they each have a dude on the phone to them in their earpiece? He was like, Lando, I just want to remind you that this is a team. We're doing this for the team. It's really important to think about the big picture. Really important. So I need you to give the space back. And he was just like, radio silence, nothing, not moving, not giving
it. You're breaking up.
Piastri, though, his whole jam, he's managed by Mark Webber.
He's an Aussie, if you didn't know that.
Piastri's an Aussie. His mum is hilarious on Instagram. She is like, skipping yoga this morning because my son just won the F1. I'm like, yes, that's exactly right. So he is managed by Mark Webber. Mark Webber being one of our greatest Grand Prix drivers ever. He's got a really good person in his corner. And what it would seem to me, with my infinite F1 knowledge, is that Piastri is putting himself in a position where he's undeniable.
Yes.
So he is just banking the wins, and he's getting better and better and better, and the pressure is hitting Norris harder and harder, and he will probably have to stay number 2 because Norris is higher in the drivers' rankings. But there will come a point where Piastri has to be a number 1 driver.
Yes.
He's just that good.
Yeah, he's so good.
I mean, he looks like he shouldn't have a license yet.
Pretty sure he's 12.
He's that good.
I love F1. So, Georgie, I've heard that we've got a parent dilemma for kids in sport.
So every now and again we get an email through our website asking us questions about kids sport, and we bloody love them.
Yeah, it's our favourite thing to talk about. I mean,
aside from F1
and just sport.
And also opening and closing ceremonies feature highly in our most favourite things of all time.
And cycling of all things for me.
The plot twist I did not see coming for 2024.
Neither did I.
I am waiting for you to end up in bike pants.
I'm going to become my own. No, it's not a mammal, a whammal.
A whammal. Hi, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Just went for a 2K ride.
2K?
Should we have a coffee and a croissant?
I would do it just for the croissants.
I can see you putting on padded bike pants to do your Peloton.
That's my next step.
Your cleats.
Can I have it for Christmas, please, Georgie?
All right, kids sport. This comes from a parent who wants our opinion, and I read it and I was like, this is one for the listeners because we actually get this question a lot. I'm reaching out to get your opinion on a challenge we're facing with our 10-year-old daughter who is a competitive gymnast. As she moves up in levels, the required training hours have increased significantly and the gym is less flexible with scheduling. We value her passion for gymnastics but also believe in the importance of balance.
We love that. Allowing
her to explore other activities. As parents, we're okay if she doesn't compete at the highest levels, but we're concerned about the pressure from the gym to perform at a top level. Do you have any advice on how we might approach the gym owners about providing parents with the option to be okay for their kids to be competitive gymnasts but not performing at the top level? This means the kids shouldn't be excluded from the program. If she's missing an hour or two of a 12-hour per week program, she can enjoy other activities and sleep. Your insights would be greatly appreciated.
Sleep is primary, especially at 10.
Tell me your thoughts.
I have so many thoughts. 12 hours a week is a lot for a 10-year-old and to do one thing. That's huge. I love that this parent is valuing balance and is valuing other activities, is valuing sleep, because all of those are so important to the development not only of an athlete. Yes, it actually massively helps any athlete to be able to play and do other things because you learn skills, you take them, you cross-pollinate across things. Amazing. More importantly, as a human, to have different experiences, to be exposed to different situations, different people, different challenges of, how to move your body. That's all incredibly important, especially at 10. But having said that, I also, and Georgie, I know that you feel the same way. Like, we both have had moments where we're like, but are we doing the right thing?
Oh,
because, like, for example, literally just today, I've decided my girls were doing 2 gymnastics sessions a week. And because I've decided that we needed a different flow for this term, I am cutting back on one of those and they're going to pick up dancing instead. So they're still moving their bodies. We're picking up swimming again because it's term 4. We're moving into summer.
It's warm. It feels cool to be in the pool.
We like being in the pool. I spoke to the gymnastics and they're lovely. They're beautiful and they totally understood. But then my middle daughter, who's just starting to get some progress happening, and, I saw it in her today, things are really just starting to click with her body.
Yeah.
And you see those moments, those big kind of gains. They're like, oh, I don't know if it's possible, but if we could get Eddie to still do 2 sessions a week, that would be really great. And in the back of my head, because I'm a people pleaser and I can't say no to things, I'm like, okay, let me think about it. I'll get back to you.
just code for anyone listening. That's Libby saying no,
absolutely,
politely. And
I'll never talk to you again.
And she'll just now turn off her email. She's no longer available.
I will just ghost you massively.
She's like, no confrontation, thank you.
I can't say no. We're not going to do it. We're only going to do 1 gymnastic session a week. But even then, in the moment, I'm like, oh, but this.
Oh, you feel it. You absolutely feel it. You're like,
she's doing good.
She's so good. Oh my God, she could be Simone Biles.
She's the next Simone Biles, guys.
Who am I to stop her? How do we know?
How could I hold her back? What a bitch that would be.
It's so true. I'm reading this excellent book at the moment called Range by David Epstein, who is a New York Times journalist. He's written a couple of really interesting books about sport and specialization. This book about range opens with 2 athletes. One is a child who at the age of 10 months could swing a club.
Wow.
And then was dropped at a golf course at the age of 4 to go and play pickup golf and come home with money for his winnings.
Intense.
And continued down that path. That was Tiger Woods.
Okay.
So he was like hothoused.
Yeah.
That's the term you and I use for these kids who have so much talent, but it's also then just like
super intense.
That's all they
from
do.
A very young
and
age.
Tiger Woods might have been a super intense dude, right?
Yeah, totally.
Arguably, he's not a very happy dude.
Arguably, lots of things have gone wrong.
Right. So, you know, yes, he's won majors and green jackets and all that sort of thing. What's the goal here? The other athlete David Epstein opens with is playing lots of sports. His parent is a coach of tennis. He plays tennis. He also plays soccer. He runs. He does all the things. He likes tennis and he's good at it, but does like heaps of other stuff as well. And it's not until he's like 16, 17 that he starts to specialize. And that's Roger Federer.
Yeah.
So there are.
And we love Roger.
Oh my God. So much love.
Obsessed.
So there are many paths to success.
Yeah.
Who's to say that the only path is this culture we have, particularly at the moment, around we will specialize, we will focus you. I get it with gymnastics, it's tricky and it's a very nuanced conversation around gymnastics.
But saying that, Simone Biles was like 27 at the last Olympics.
Right. So
because I think she has been so aware of her mental health and she's been so conscious of wanting to take time for her body and her mind, I think that's extended her career.
Oh, 100%. Like, how many gymnasts do you know at the age of 27?
No, none. I think she's the oldest ever.
So
other than that person from like Czechoslovakia or something.
Nadia Comaneci.
No, there's like some other chick who's like 52.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
I think so.
What did she do? That's cool.
We're going to Google that later.
I want to say to this parent, your gut instinct is absolutely, to me, it's bang on.
Totally.
Like, you know your child. And it's also really important, I think, in these instances, like, you got to be listening to what the kid wants to do and encouraging them and supporting them. And we're the grown-ups.
Yes.
So
correct.
Are they burnt out? Are they exhausted? Is this really turning them into a whole-rounded human?
Correct.
And I think if they were to skip a session or 2, that's not going to be the end of the world.
Absolutely not.
Gymnastics might think it's the end of the world, but you got to remember they're thinking about it from their sports perspective.
Also from a monetary perspective.
And also, let's think about it like
you're being generous.
I'm being generous. I think lots of sports are doing it with the right intentions. It's really important, I think, that with sport, that we start having a player perspective.
Yeah.
And what's best for the player.
And I think also to that point, it's really important because we all think our kids are special.
Oh my God, they're so advanced.
They're so advanced.
I've never seen talent like that on the field. Everybody has seen talent like that on the field, guys.
Early that they're doing this.
I mean, they were walking quite early.
Quite early, I'm not going to lie. So we all think our kids are special, right?
And they are. And thank God. Thank goodness we think they're special.
Of course.
But I'm sorry, they're not all Olympians.
But that's exactly right. Like, I think we all need to put it in perspective to recognize that it is such an insignificant amount of people who actually make it to that level.
You're like a diamond, Libby.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was leading to. In conclusion, I am the most special, and none of you can be lacking.
I'm more like a quartz found at the bottom of a quarry. Like my kids bring home rocks and they go, "This is so magical." That's me.
That's you.
A rock from the garden.
But this is like, we have to have that perspective. Like, it is such an insignificant amount that make it to that level. Like, let's create well-rounded humans who have a lot of fun doing what they do. And they might, because of that, get to the level that they are capable of.
They might be Roger Federers.
And not be Danny Rick, who are just, full of lack of potential.
Oh, don't be like that for Danny Rick. Do you know the thing? We didn't say this in F1. God, we've gone back there again.
Sorry, we're back at F1.
But what we didn't say about Danny Riccardo is the beautiful impact he's had on the sport as a human.
Oh, no, but this is the thing.
Right.
That's why Drive to Survive love him.
Right.
That's why I love him. He's such a good human. I love him.
His parents, good work. They created a well-rounded human.
Bloody nailed it.
I think I've seen Danny Rick do more than just drive. I've seen him ride dirt bikes. That's terrifying. I mean, as a mother, I don't know how his mum has watched all of that. He's also into snowboarding because he hangs out with Scotty James a lot. So I think there's an extreme snow sports angle there. He's more than just a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
And
he's just a genuinely good human.
That might mean he didn't become Max Verstappen.
Yeah, or a Lewis Hamilton.
Or Schumacher.
Yep.
I'm okay with that because the impact and the incredible things he did for the sport are probably going to outweigh anything he achieved on the track.
Massively. So I think in conclusion, going back to our dear listener.
Thank you, Sporty, for writing into us.
Yes, exactly. And if anyone else...
for asking our opinion, I mean, honestly.
Yeah. And if anyone else wants our opinion, please send in.
They are forthcoming.
But I think your child... If they're right into it and they're wanting to do it all, try to work with them, but also explain to them that it's so great to do other sports. To swim will massively help and support their goals in gymnastics. To dance, to move your bodies in different ways is an amazing thing to be able to use across all sports.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why cross-training is such a massive part of...
It's a real thing.
It's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Because that does have an impact across the board. But good luck.
Let us know what happens.
We'd love to hear.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sporties. You might have noticed we went off quite a lot.
We have gone on and on and on and on and on
and on and
Georgie,
on. There's been Planks, there's been Disney.
There's Descendants. We've been down some rabbit holes today, including around F1, Danny Rick, and then, of course, our beautiful Sporty Dilemma. We have a midweek Hall of Fame, but we're going to push it to next week.
Part 2.
Will come next week.
It's just too much to cover after the holidays.
I mean, there's so much to cover.
We're literally verbaling each other with all the sport we haven't spoken about.
It's a barrage. But what you can look forward to is Katy Perry, the AFL.
So much to discuss.
Midweek Hall of Fame. Anything else?
Let's see where it goes, Lib.
All right. Look, that's a cliffhanger if I've ever heard one.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Work in the biz.
Thank you so much for listening. And we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.